LeetCode question number 911, online election. This is medium question. Let's get into it. In an election, the ayes vote was cast for person ayes at time times I. Now we would like to implement the following function. Top voted candidate.q received argument is t. We return the number of the person that was leading the election at times t. Both cast and times t will count toward our query. In the case of a tie, the most recent vote among tie candidates is wins. Okay, let's check with example 1. This is persons and this is times, and then this mean okay, let's check. This is the minute, this is minute, minute, right? And then 0 minute, when it started, the person 0, it is the index 0, that is to indicate the one person. Person 0 got 1 vote, so in this case winner is person 0, that is lead is 0, right? And then after 5, okay, now this is 5 minutes, another person the vote to person 1. Now is the tie. When the tie, the most returns both win, so at this time 1 is winner. And then the 10 minutes later from start, another person the vote to 1, so now 1 has 2, 0 has 1, so reading 1. And then 50, so okay, let me write Liz, and then at this time 0 1 1 0, right? So okay, next there are function query, and then query ask the 3 second, who is the leader? At this time this is 0 3, and then we can say the 0, and then 12 is the do not know the 15 because this is future, right? Only know the 10. 10 is now 1, so return 1. So in this case we needed to find the number with the bit among the times, and then less equal than this number. So 25 return 25, 12 return 10. So in this case, which one is the best option for us? Yes, that's right, the binary search. And then today I'm gonna use the binary search function, the provide Python. So there are 2 binary search provided to binary search. One is bisect left, and the another is bisect right. Bisect left is the find the number and then return the left number. That means return itself, and then right is return next number. In this case, 12 at the time, if I gonna to find bisect right, so it returned the index is 15. So at that time I deduct 1 to find 10. The reason, if I used bisect left, if the 25, let's think 25, in this case 25 it return 20 left number, so that this doesn't make sense. So at this time we need to implement the right. We need to use bisect right. Does this make sense? Okay, let's implement the code. So first we need the times, so I will times to make the global times is the times, and then we also need the self needs to return is the array, and then we need the count because who is to checking who is the winner reading. So this I will use collections and counter. Okay, and then we need the lead. Who is the leader? First time who is the leader? Right, the first index, right? Person's first index is leader. So now I will get current from persons, and then first I will increase the person current counter, both counter, and then I will check with the reader. If count reader bigger equal than count current count, then I will update the read current, and then after that I will add it to self. Current reader is read. Okay, now we make the read, so now just do binary search. At that time return from self needs, and then we will use binary search bisect right, and argument is first we needed to put the self times because we will search the times with the target is t, and then last we need to deduct -1. Okay, looks good. Ooh, 100%. Perfect. Okay. Now we used bisect that right, that is the provided the Python. So, but I think that some interviewer does not like to use this one. So at that time, just ask to him, should I implement bisect right? And then interviewer answered yes. At that time, we just make it like this. First change it to self, and then make the function is bisect right, and then self, and then receive the array is the list integer, and with the target is integer, will return index integer. And then left must be 0, right? And then right, normally we use length array -1, right? To do this, we need to edge case handling is the, because, okay, let's check. If the answer is the last index, at that time we needed to, that's right, last index, right side index. But this one is the range is only here, right? So we cannot here, so we cannot return this number. So at this time, just with the edge case handling, so a last word, the biggest number is the small equal than target. We just return length a. Does this make sense? And then while left and right, and then let mid is I will try to do avoid integer overflow. Left is right minus left divided 2. And then next, if a mid is bigger than target, what shall we do? Yeah, the right is mid. Otherwise, left is mid plus 1, and then return left. Okay, let's check the code. Okay, looks good. Okay, if you don't want the edge case handling, you just change one thing. Increase the boundary to length. This time, we just change this one to right is length NA. Same result, right? Okay. If you want the exercise binary search, I highly recommend to simulation your source code. So in this case, if the target is 22, and just to simulate that, left must be here, right? Right must right plus 1 here, right? And then mid is must be here. At that time, 15 is the smaller than 22. At that time, which one execute? This one executes. So this left going to plus 1. And then recalculate the mid. The time 25 is the bigger than, so right is mid, right? So going here, and then mid is here, right? And then 20 is still smaller 22, and left is 5. And then if the 2 is mid, and then return. And then left is the here, right? So we do the just minus 1 is the 20 is number we're looking for. At that time complexity, constructor initial state, it take linear time with the linear space, and then query, it take log n because this is binary search with constant space. Thank you.